Hi there. It's August 12th and time for Proverbs 12. Let's jump over there. We're into the actual Proverbs now. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but he who hates reproof is stupid. Okay? Do you like being corrected? Okay? Not everybody does, because it can be embarrassing, but you should want to know the truth. Right? A lot of people today don't want to know the truth, so what does that make them? Draw your own conclusions. Right? Verse 2, a good man obtains favor from the Lord, but a man of evil devices he condemns. A good man obtains favor from the Lord. Okay. Man, there's something on these glasses. It's not coming off. Right in the center. Man. Need to keep my hands off of these things. Okay. Verse 3, a man is not established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous will never be moved. Right? A man is not established by wickedness. A good wife is the crown of her husband, but she who brings shame is like rottenness in his bones. Yeah. I wouldn't know. Verse 5, the thoughts of the righteous are just. The counsels of the wicked are treacherous. Got that? 6, the words of the wicked lie in wait for blood. The words of the wicked lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright delivers men. Let's be upright. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous will stand. A lot of wickedness now, huh? I mean, it's hard to imagine it not being there. 8, a man is commended according to his good sense, but one of perverse mind is despised. Right? A man is commended according to his good sense. Better is a man of humble standing who works for himself than one who plays the great man but lacks bread. Right. Better is a man of humble standing than one who plays the great man and lacks bread. Now, in my travels, I have seen, like a church I drove by normally, on Tuesdays, they would give out free food, free groceries to those who needed it. And it was a larger church. And I noticed when I drove by on any particular Tuesday when they were doing it, there were lots of cars in line. Big cars, Cadillac Escalades and big Explorers and Suburbans, and inside them were people on big fancy telephones and all this stuff waiting to get free groceries. Right? Better is a man of humble standing who works for himself than one who plays the great man but lacks bread. Right? It's usually a facade. 10, a righteous man has regard for the life of his beast, but the mercy of the wicked is cruel. Well, this is very important, okay? You can tell a person's nature by watching the way they treat animals, and especially by watching the way animals respond to them, because animals know. Okay? Animals know a wicked person, and they will respond accordingly. Okay? Yeah. A righteous man has regard for the life of his beasts, his animals, has regard for the lives of animals. Okay? You want to know someone's true nature? Watch how they treat animals. 11. He who tills his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits has no sense. Right. He who works will eat, but he who follows fantasies and worthless pursuits has no sense. 12. The strong tower of the wicked comes to ruin, but the root of the righteous stands firm. Okay. We're all waiting for this wicked, It just keeps getting worse. An evil man is ensnared by the transgression of his lips, but the righteous escapes from trouble. No. The evil man is caught by his lies. Right? But a righteous person wouldn't lie, so they won't get caught in their lies. Right? 14. From the fruit of his words, a man is satisfied with good, and the work of a man's hand comes back to him. Right? You will reap what you sow. 15. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to advice. That's a good one. Yeah, fools think they're right. Can't tell them anything, and then they blunder into something stupid, right? But a wise man listens to advice. That. 16. The vexation of a fool is known at once, but the prudent man ignores an insult. Vexation. Now that's weird. What is that? 16. I'm going to look that up in my 4-version parallel Bible here. The fool's wrath is presently known. Fool's wrath. A fool shows his annoyance at once. Quick-tempered. That's a good one. A fool is quick-tempered, but a prudent man ignores an insult. So, a fool is quick to fight, right? But a prudent man will ignore an insult. Yeah, because just let things slide. 17. He who speaks the truth gives honest advice, evidence. But a false witness utters deceit. Right? Honest evidence. Right? I like that. 18. There is one whose rash words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. There is one whose rash words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. You know somebody like that? Just rash words. Say stuff just to hurt people. A lot of those out there now. 19. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. All right. The truth will always be the truth. Right? And lies are forgotten. I like that just for kicks. Deceit is in the heart of those who devise evil, but those who plan good have joy. Right? And that's true. A lot of evil planning going on nowadays. No ill befalls the righteous, but the wicked are filled with trouble. Can you believe that? I mean, it says in the Bible, no weapons formed against you shall prosper, but it doesn't say that no weapons will be formed against you. They will. They just won't prosper. They just won't work. All right. Right. It says no ill befalls the righteous, but you think they come after the righteous? Oh yeah. It just doesn't work. Okay. 22. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who act faithfully are his delight. Okay. A lot of that going on, huh? A lot of that going on today. prudent man conceals his knowledge, but fools proclaim their folly. Right. I like that one. Prudent man will not be bragging over it. Will just sit quietly. While fools claim to know everything, and soon they're made a fool. They proclaim their foolishness. Right? 24, the hand of the diligent will rule, while the slothful will be put to forced labor. I'll wait for that. 25, anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down, but a good word makes him glad. A lot of people down today, just a good word from you can cheer them up. Right? 26, a righteous man turns away from evil, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. Get that? 27, a slothful man will not catch his prey. Slow, lazy. But the diligent man will get precious wealth. In the path of righteousness is life, but the way of error leads to death. Got that? Next 12, what did we highlight? Quite a bit. We didn't highlight any of this beginning stuff. Good man, a man is not established by wickedness. A good wife is the crown of her husband. The thoughts of the righteous are just. The words of the wicked lay in wait for blood. The wicked are overthrown and are no more. A man is commended according to his good sense. We highlighted 9. Better is a man of humble standing who works for himself than one who plays the great man but lacks bread. Now, there's a lot of people out there today playing great people. It's all a facade. They don't have anything. They just want you to think they have stuff. Even though you'll never meet them, you'll never talk to them, you'll never be their friend, they want you to think of them that way. We highlighted 10. Very important. A righteous man has the regard for the life of his beast. The mercy of the wicked is cruel. Godly are concerned for the welfare of their animals. Right. Concerned for the welfare of the animals. You can tell a person, nature, by how they treat animals. Any animal. Okay? I'm the kind of person that'll stop in the middle of the road to let a squirrel pass. Okay? At 11, he who tills his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits has no sense, right? If you work, you'll eat. Right? If you just dream all day, you won't. Well, at 15, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to advice. Make things already just seem blundering ahead, and they mess everything up because they won't take advice from anybody. You see that all the time. The prudent man ignores an insult. Like that. The vexation of a fool is known at once. You say an insult to somebody and they instantly try and punch you in the face. That's the vexation of a fool. A prudent man ignores an insult. It's like, whatever, bud, Sorry you feel that way. I highlighted 19. Truthful lips endure forever. That's where they make that 2 words, and forever is 1 word. But a lying tongue is but for a moment. Then the truth is always the truth, and it will always be there, and it will never change forever. But a lying tongue is but for a moment. And people forget about that. 21, we highlighted, no ill befalls the righteous, but the wicked are filled with trouble. Right? It doesn't say it won't come after you, because it will. It just won't be successful. Yeah. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord. Okay. 23, we highlighted, a prudent man conceals his knowledge, but fools proclaim their foolishness. Okay? If you know a lot about something, don't brag about it. Just, if somebody come and ask you, don't say, yes, I know everything about this subject. Just say, yeah, I have some experience in that area. Okay? Prudence. Okay. And we highlighted 25. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down, but a good word makes him glad. All right. Be a good word for somebody. Eh? You can be somebody's good word. Make them feel better. Right? A lot of anxiety going on now because the future is very uncertain. So, there is a future that is certain. We know what's going on. What's going to happen. We just don't know when. But in the meantime, there is a lot of evil, just pure evil, and they're not even hiding it anymore. Okay. They used to be able to hide it to stir the crowds in a certain direction. Now they're not even hiding it because it's coming to the end of days. So remember that. Stay tuned later. We're still doing Jeremiah. We'll be in Jeremiah for a while through the Bible in a year. We're on day 225 now. So not too long to go. There you go. Give us a like if you think about it. But until later, we'll do it again. See you then.